This is a mattress from Benu. So coming in from Bueno in some nasty plastic packing that we're getting rid of really quickly is an inflatable sleeping mat. The point is, it's tiny. Really is very small, and my biggest gripe with these sorts of things is you'll get them like that, but you probably won't be able to fold it back down to that size. So that's what I'm here to try and do. We're going to open it, inflate it, deflate it, and put it back in the bag. Why would anyone want to do that? I don't know, but I'm here to do it. So we have a drawstring. We have a little piece of information, a repair kit. So clean, yeah, it's puncture repair. Fair enough. And there we have the mattress. It seems to be folded into half and half again. And we have an air valve at this end, which opens up to one of these, and I have an inflator somewhere. I'll go and get it and plug it in. So having run around trying to find an appropriate pump, I just took to inflating this by mouth because there isn't actually a lot to it. It took maybe about 10 puffs to inflate the entire thing. As you can see, the mattress is made up of these little pockets, and then this is flat. You can see on the other side, it's a bit like an anorak maybe, where these would be full of foam, but instead they fill full of air. It inflates really quite quickly. It's actually about, I'm 6'2", and I put my head up here, and my feet were just about on it, so it is ridiculously long. I have trouble finding mattresses that encompass my entire body length. This just about does. And to be entirely honest, it's not terribly uncomfortable. I did feel like it felt a bit strange that I was almost going to roll off from time to time because it's quite narrow width-wise, but it has to be for camping purposes and sliding down the floor of a tent in order to fit in. This is really compact and small. I've had this inflated for must be about 24 hours now, and it's still inflated, so it's stayed up. And I guess there's potential that this, as it's not quite rubber, I was thinking that perhaps it's going to go down quite quickly, but it hasn't. I think it's actually kind of cool. I quite like it. I can't say I'm going to rush to spend the night on it, but it's there in the event that I do go away camping, and I'll use it then. It's a handy thing to have, and you don't feel like it's going to pop if you were to put too much weight on it. If you kneel on it, the air goes from one pocket to another, and it stays that way. So it's a lot lighter and more portable than a regular air mattress, and I'd say maybe just as comfortable. Of course, I think these probably get filled with dirt and sand and things like that, but it's easy enough to clean up and things like that. Right. So in order to deflate, we take that out. And we pull this out, and the air just leaks out like crazy. And we got it nice and flat. And then, if memory serves, we had it folded in half like so. That's the way it arrived. And then folded in half again. So we're down to quarters. And flap that back over. Get it all lined up. Take the last of the air out. Obviously doing this in a field or something like that would be a lot easier. Not in the confines of an office and trying to keep it in the frame of a camera. Okay, so I've chosen to do it this method purely because it's difficult to get over that way without moving the camera. We've got it down a wee bit. Pushing out the last of the air. There's still some air in here, but that's entirely down to the way I'm doing this in the office. And yes, it fits back in there, just and no more, with the amount of air that's in it. Obviously, if you're doing this in a campsite or up a mountain, you'll be able to spend a bit more time to get all of the air out, but there's still a little bit of air in there. There's a little bit of padding, I suppose. But yeah, very simple, small mattress for you to throw in the back of the car or anything. It doesn't take up an awful lot of space at all. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with this. I do quite like it. I can't imagine when I'll be using it, but at least know it's there for the day that I do need to use it. So if you've got any questions, let me know in the comments box down below. Hit that subscribe button and give us a wee thumbs up if you fancy. And other than that, take care.